And we've kicked off on BBC Radio Sheffield Football Heaven. Ipswich against Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship. Immediately it goes up to Lucas João, who is watched closely by two defenders. And I think it's safe to say that Mick McCarthy has seen the video of the other night, John Pearce.
Yeah, I mean, straight away the two centre-halves were on his back. They were all over him, but I think I'm confident that João's going to come through this test.
So it's gone all the way through to the goalkeeper, Malkowski, who will kick it long for Ipswich, headed down by Murphy, picked up by Ross Wallace, who will clear this one away. And now here's Chambers for Ipswich, hooked away by Wednesday. Lucas João's first touch is an awkward-looking header out of play for a throw-in. Chambers takes the throw quickly. Chambers playing as a right-back this week. He started as a centre-half last week, but Christophe Berra returns to the Ipswich side this afternoon. Lewis McGugan's won it back for Wednesday. Early chance here for the Owls in midfield as McGugan gets it and can break. He switches it over towards Ross Wallace on that right-hand side on the edge of the box. Wallace needs a bit of support, shoots towards goal. It will be a corner, John Pearson.
Yeah, that was a deflection.
First away test then for Carlos Carvalhal this afternoon. Wednesday under Stuart Gray last season had a terrific away record, won 9 games, unbeaten in 15 in total and lost just 7.
That is a superb ball.
And he's found Matthias on the left-hand side, who's got away from Chambers. It's Marco Matthias looking for his first Wednesday.
Oh!
Off the post from Matthias. Did everything right, cut in from the left, clipped it forward, and having missed a few chances in the first 2 games, I guess you can say he's getting closer.
That is at least a booking.
And it will be a booking as Hutchinson was fouled there by Jonathan Douglas. An early yellow card after 4 minutes for Douglas. Chambers forward again for Ipswich, looks for Daryl Murphy, who's going to be the target all afternoon. Elan gets into an awkward position, Murphy gets the better of him, swept in towards goal, and Westwood parries it away from his right-hand post. Just got that one away from goal, but it was a really interesting shot from Murphy, which caused problems, John Pearson.
Yeah, well, Murphy's gone and stood with Halan. He's decided to come out just that extra 10 yards, but we're still in there.
Wednesday with a bright start, but Ipswich coming roaring back here. As Lopez will find João, he leaves it for Matthias. Here's Marco Matthias on the left-hand side, wearing 7. Good run from Matthias, gets into the box, trusses it in, real chance for Wednesday, and Wallace scored! It is Ross Wallace with his first Wednesday goal. Scores for the Owls after 18.5 minutes. Created by Marco Matthias and buried by Ross Wallace. Ipswich 0, Wednesday 1.
That just shows what you can do when you've got the quality of Matthias in your side.
And you can hear the Wednesday celebrations in the background there. 20 gone. And just as Ipswich were having a real spell here at Pullman Road, Wednesday take the lead through Ross Wallace, firing it into the roof of the goal. As Wednesday clear into Ipswich's half here, and Chambers over the top. Elan leaves it, real chance for Sears. Sears has equalised! Poor defending from Wednesday. Elan and Lubens left it for each other, and somehow, uncharacteristically, Kieran Westwood is beaten at his near post. Disaster for Wednesday, they've given one away there, and it's Ipswich 1, Wednesday 1.
Yeah, that was poor defending. Somebody's got to take control of that ball. It's gone in between Halan and Lubens.
Murphy just can't find a teammate. Tom Lees does well, mops up, gets it back to Westwood, who kicks clear up towards Lucas João. Fulham 0, Brighton 1.
That's a great little ball.
Matthias finds João. Lucas João into the box. Here is the number 18 for Wednesday. Lucas João with a wonderful back heel.
Superb play.
Picked out Matthias. You can see the frustration from João. It was majestic, and he was inches away from setting up Marco Matthias for a second.
He's going to sort that situation out himself if he needs to.
Yeah, looks okay, doesn't he? As Hutchinson heads this one clear up towards Lucas João. He was maybe just a little bit winded there, wasn't running at full pace for that one. Fraser's header, now Jack Hunt for Wednesday, heads it forward, a head tennis there as Douglas brings it down, then headed on by Fraser, over the top by Murphy. Fraser's got the pace to get there. Was he taken out by Hutchinson? The referee says no, but it will be a corner as Lubens goes down. Well, that could easily have been a penalty, John Pearson.
Did you think it was a penalty?
I think it could easily have been given as one. I thought that Hutchinson took the player out and Lubens kicked it behind. Thankfully for Wednesday, just the corner given as it's curled in. And it's to the far post and cleared off the line by McGugan, and if anything, last week's anything to go by, he'll be scoring in about 10 seconds, but there's McGugan clearing it off the line, John Pearson. Now the referee's having a word with Zhao and Douglas, who's been booked, remember.
It'd be easy to give a penalty.
Luvens is all over Daryl Murphy as the cross comes in. Paul, corner, doesn't beat the first man, Ross Wallace, heads it back to the taker. Now Skews, tees it off, cross comes in, deflected, real chance. And Murphy at the far post can't connect. Pressure still on though. Fraser gets into the box, crosses it in and it's in. And it is Tommy Smith. The cross came in, parried by Westwood, right onto the head of Smith, who nods it in for 2-1. The pressure has told, and the home side lead. Ipswich Town 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Yeah, it's not a good scene for Wednesday fans here, all stood up on the far side. That Westwood is still clutching his back. Had a couple of issues in pre-season as the ball goes through. Sears is onside to finish. Wildsmith called into action straight away with a good save. Only cleared as far as Fraser. Fraser gets his cross in. Another chance for Ipswich. Cleared away again by Wednesday, who are hanging on by their fingertips, John Pearson.
Great save by Joe Wildsmith. That'll give him confidence, but we need to get this ball away from our goal.
To the corner from the left-hand side. Giles Coates placed himself right on the edge of the box for this corner. Crossed into the far post, off the line from Kieran Lee. And behind for another corner, vital touch from Lee. Yeah, well, Kieran Lee has taken McGugan's place on that far post. He's just needed behind. But they've got less than 30 seconds to go. Full time. This has got to go forward. It's got to go forward. Rotherham have lost at Nottingham Forest 2-1. Wednesday, through Lucas Zhao, will get to the edge of the penalty area. This is the last chance for Zhao. Oh, saved by Bialkowski. Great effort from Zhao. It's a corner to Wednesday. So close, it skidded right in front of Bialkowski. I thought it was going to find the bottom corner. A terrific effort from Lucas Zhao. Corner to Wednesday, last chance. Lopez gets it in, Zhao's in there again. Behind, and there's the full-time whistle. And Ipswich survive, and Bialkowski raises his arms aloft as he will be the hero. Lucas Zhao sinks to his knees, punches the turf. He can't believe it. That save, John Pearson, has given Ipswich the 3 points.
David Guido speaking to Carlos Carvalhal. Carlos, your assessment of those 90 minutes and I suppose what a tough life it is in the Championship sometimes against teams like Ipswich.
Before the match we know that we'll play one of the hardest games outside. Ipswich is one strong team, especially when they play home. We prepared the match. We did a lot of things that we prepare. Some of them because the opposite press a lot, especially in the first minutes of the first part and the first minutes of the second part, especially. Our team came a little down. They have a lot of corners and throws and so on. They are dangerous in this kind of situations because the ball around the area. In this moment, we don't stay with the ball like we usually do, to put a rhythm more down and try to control the game. But at the end, I'm unhappy, of course, about the score, but I'm very proud about the players, what they did, about our fans also that was here, and there was a lot of enthusiastic, and they put our team to press the last 10 minutes very hard, Ipswich. But the most important is that our team, our players, they are not in the dressing room with the face down. They are completely with the face up. They will react very quickly to give a good answer on Wednesday with our fans, because also we like to play in Hillsborough, and we are very happy to play again in Hillsborough and try to do a good match.
You decided to start with Lucas Zhao as a first start for him in the league. How did you feel he took on the challenge of playing in the Championship?
I told you that he's a boy, he's learning, he's giving the first steps in this kind of football, of course. We put him because we have a lot of space behind the defensive line of Ipswich, because he did very well this kind of movements. And the answer of the player was good. We like it. We like it. Unfortunate to us also on the break. we has with 3 players that have small problems like Westwood, Sam, and also Lovens. Little problems, and when we was to the second part, I'm planning to move something, but was very hard because in few moments we must substitute Westwood. After Sam the same, and after I must control the time because we don't know what will happen with Lovens, and we don't want to stay with 10 players. So it was very hard to us also in the bench to try to move and try to do something different to the opponent. But in the conditions that we have in this moment in the game, I think okay, we did what we could do in that moment. We put 2 strikers, 2 players open. After we put a little more energy with Kiramli on the midfield. So in the last minutes we pressed the opponent to come down. We have some chances in this kind of situations because they close the center, they play a lot of players in the center, and we have some crosses and we have some chances. Okay, especially in the 1 or 2 crosses and with the ball from Lucas João from out of the area. But as I tell you, we are up. We are not with the face down because also the way that our fans tribute applause to our players means that we are up and we are ready to give a good answer Wednesday.